Hope everyone's having a nice day. So this will be Wizards and Warriors all stages. A little bit longer than any percent, but much better run in my opinion, if everything goes nice. So this first stage, a lot of resets. Hopefully it goes alright. The doors can just really suck, so we'll see what happens. And bad doors. So if this were a real run, I'd have already reset. But hopefully everything else goes somewhat smooth. Again, RNG. We do have a bug we can hop off of. So ideally I'd want to be at that chest at about 36 seconds, so we're pretty far behind as it is. Also behind in gems, so I need to awkwardly grab this guy. And... alright. Kebab. So I used to grab the shield up top, but it's a little bit quicker grabbing it there. So just gotta tag the root and you're good to go. So 143 out the door, pretty bad. I think my best is like 123, so yeah. Unfortunately, just bad luck. But like I said, that's the biggest reset point in the game. This stage, pretty much a skill check. All you can do is lose time. Hopefully we don't do that. Feather jump, probably the hardest in the game. Really easy, but also really easy to mess up. Another bad part about this level is there's no heals, so depending on how much chip damage you get, you might have to die before the last boss. But we should be alright. So there's a little setup. You can just get to the right of this last bat and he won't be able to hit you. So I usually go for it just in case HP's too low, you don't get hit. Almost hit the split. Very used to hitting it there. This stage, again, more RNG. These bubbles spawn at different speeds, and the bubble itself at different speeds. I've been trying something new here to try and get them to spawn a little bit faster. I don't know if it's been working out, but kind of is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty bad. It's about as slow as it gets. It spawned relatively quick, but yeah, that guy was just way too slow. So hoping for a blue potion somewhere up here just because there's a pretty decent straightaway. Could have recouped a little time, a little glitch through the wall. cannot do in the Japanese version. And that's that. Pretty sure we're still about 20 or so seconds behind what a decent run would be. And that's mostly due to the bubble in that first stage. But it's alright. Again, this is kind of like the second stage. Collect 200 gems, move fast. This gem room coming up can be a little tricky. It's a pretty easy setup for it. And there you go. It's actually the best I've done it all day. So that snake has a chance to drop a blue potion, and for how most of the game's vertical, that's like probably the biggest straightaway in the game. So if you get a blue potion there, you're going to save quite a bit of time. Unfortunately, we didn't. That kind of sucks. There's only like 2 spots in the game that I'd want a pink potion, and right here is not one of them. Kind of throws just about everything off, because the way jumping works in this game, you can almost under-jump stuff. Let's mess up. To jump faster, as opposed to like a full jump. Okay, just make sure we get up to, it's kind of a wonky shat. 200, and we're out the door. Alright, so I'm getting some dog aggro. In the event that the dog decides to reset my console, I do have the flash card handy. Because he's been known to do that. But yeah. Overall, yeah, about 30 or 35 seconds off. So here we're just counting gems. $14, jump up here, reset it. Alright, got 1 gem to drop from the spiders. Sometimes they're really nice and they just keep dropping in your face. And you can skip gems later. Weren't terribly lucky, so we're gonna have to hit this guy. Just tap it 3 times. Somehow missed that. The final door, hopefully it opens instantly. It did not. There we go. Try and explain the stage once I'm done with it. Gotta take my focus factor. So that was fairly smooth. It can be so much worse than that. Basically, we'll just get unlucky. So ideally you'd want a red potion, because then you can boost off anything, or a pink potion, then you can just levitate and make that jump, and don't need to wait on anything. It's kind of the same in the any percent, you want that setup as well. Sometimes you get lucky and get it, and sometimes you get it and just fail miserably, like I do. Most of the time. That was super close. Almost fell off the side there. Would have been pretty bad. had some good luck on those. They're kind of on random timers that I can't control, so sometimes you get to it and they just don't want to pop out, you know? Or you'll get them like that and they'll be popping out just as you jump on them. Threw in a little buffer jump right there to try and get those ones to come out, other than doing a blind jump and potentially just falling all the way down. It's a time loss, but definitely helps a little bit more consistent. So right there you have 4 opportunities to get a blue potion, just because of how horizontal this area is, and you can see how a blue potion would be really good. I don't know if I've gotten a blue potion yet, I've completely forgot, but they make you run faster. Pink, never what you want, pretty much anywhere again, but that's alright. It's not too bad. I think we came back a little bit. We're about 20 seconds off, actually, from my PB. Didn't turn around. So this is, once you get the hang of this stage, this is probably the funnest stage to run. A lot of execution, a lot of jumping. It's nice and long. Just a great stage, in my opinion. Alright, so far so good. Did take a little bit more damage than I wanted to, so I have to get a backup meat, but it's not terribly out of the way. I think tops it loses you maybe a second and a half. So, it is a time loss, which does suck, but yeah, whatever. Oof. So, 131 is where I want to be at, getting to this chest. And then hopefully these guys are nice. I'm gonna kill them just so that we don't have to deal with them, because I'm at full HP and I want to stay here. Ooh, I got lucky. So this is where we could potentially soft lock the game if I levitate too far into the wall. Should be good. Unfortunately, I didn't get a decent setup, so I have to kill this guy the slow way. Otherwise, you would just kick him down. And rather than risk dying, I'm just gonna do it this way. There you go. Alright, so this green room is about manipulating the little hidden gem blocks. Basically, collect 4, run to the right, run back to the left. Mobs can drop gems, blue potions, heals. I'm usually shooting for 78 before I commit to the final climb to get the key. It all depends on drops. Sometimes lucky, and sometimes we just get points and other stuff we don't really need. So I jump high there to try and get spiders not to spawn anymore, because they will just chip your damage. But we want to jump high enough to get the red guys to spawn, because they'll drop gems pretty frequently. So this is pretty bad so far. I've gotten like no drops. No good drops, that is. And that's it. HP is getting a little scary. I'm still gonna go for the kill. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, we got lucky. I didn't set it up properly. Maybe we'll see him again here. So it is possible with 4 HP. A little spooky though. Easy game. Not too bad. It's kind of, I don't know, I had 2 runs earlier that were about a minute faster. It just all comes down to RNG. So you want the good RNG, and then you have to have near perfect execution. Jumping and missing platforms and stuff like that, just you hemorrhage time so fast in this game. But yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. It's not too bad. But yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and that fight sucks because it can literally happen in 20 seconds or like, look at this gold split. Hold on, where is it? I don't know if it's gonna show up. 20.8. 20.08. Like, come on. And that fight was what? Close to a minute and I almost died. Anyways, great game. If anybody has a sealed copy of it, I will buy it. And yeah, that's Wizards and Warriors all stages. Good times.